Today I'm at Cindy's Palace for dim sum. This is a popular Chinese restaurant here in East Vancouver. Today we're gonna have one of my favorites. It's lobster with rice, steamed, and lotus leaf. So let's go inside and check it out. Yeah, well, we've been here about 6 times, maybe 8 times. Mommy used to come here a long time ago. These are the football dumplings. They have the savory filling in the middle. So outside, it's crispy, inside it's soft. It's glutinous rice. So check out my recipe. I make the same thing at home. So these are the arrowroot dumplings. It's got the honeycomb effect on the exterior. So a special way to do this, just check out my video. I'll show you how to make this at home. These are the tofu skin rolls. So they're using the bean curd. They boil the beans. So once you take off the skin, you dry it, and then you rehydrate it to make these tofu skin rolls. So check out one of my recipes. I'll show you how to make this at home.
Any more?
Yeah, two.
What's two?
Two siu mai, two hot dog.
Two siu mai. You know what this? The shrimp dumpling coming soon. Yeah. Anything
So these
else?
are standards.
Tendon with chive. 呢個好有益㗎。
辣嘅，好辣。
辣㗎。
一斤辣都不行。
I'm gonna give you the guts and the knuckles. Oh, so good.
Okay, good.
What is the gut in the knuckle?
Oh, you don't like it? Stomach.
Try it.
It's all so good. Shrimp paste.
Oh, deep fried eggplant with shrimp paste. So this is a very popular dish for dim sum. Classic order of shrimp dumpling, ha gao. So very popular. So we got 2 orders of these. So everybody likes these. These are the Chinese meatballs. Look at that, look at that. Chinese meatball, Chinese style. They put, I think, baking powder in there to make it more tender. So compared to regular meatballs, they're really tender. These are the duck egg buns. They have the liquid filling. So sometimes you gotta be careful because that'll drip like lava. So this is the steamed egg bun. So it's got the liquid center. Sometimes they chop up the duck eggs, sometimes they don't. So when you tear into the bun, you should get this nice liquid filling. So I keep a plate under the bun so when it drips, you can catch it, or else you just bite into it. So make a pretty good steamed egg bun. Steamed rice noodles with prawns and egg stir fried. So you got this nice sauce. Inside you have the steamed rice noodles. So you can see steamed rice noodles. So this dish is very simple, but it's a lot of taste. And when you eat this, sometimes they hand make the steamed rice rolls, but we'll see.
When the liberals are allowed, you work.
The thing about the liberals, they impose their whatever they want. People don't want it, but people are afraid to talk.
Yeah.
Okay? They're afraid to say anything. But this time, let's hope they vote the way they think. Classic steamed prawn rolls, simple with prawns inside.
That's like scallop and shrimp if you ask
And this is shrimp dumpling with a scallop on top with the fish roll. So this is one of the dishes that people like to eat. It's classic. Spring rolls are with the prawns inside, just the prawns. So
I went back and
really crispy on the outside the way it looks. And when you make it at home, you can actually make this at home. It's not that hard to make, but when they make it, it's actually easy for them because they have a deep fry. So this looks like the implant that my mom makes. It's a steamed dumpling with the filling. So simple rice flour. My mom makes this dumpling herself, only half the size. So let's see what she thinks. I asked my mom, is this better than the one she makes? But I think in her mind, she thinks she makes better because she hesitated.
ended up marrying a low. But he got another girl pregnant before that.
Is that the see the more. He's also known as Yin Xia. He's actually the starter for the London drugs. They got rich off him.
So yeah, so his son ended up wearing a long.
This tastes almost like my mom, almost as good as my mom's. Just gonna do a little spin around. So this is the way you showcase your food here. Look at that, look at that. So you got the Chinese meatballs, you got the prawn, the dumpling with the scallops. So it's like a merry-go-round of dim sum. Can I order them? Egg roll? I think I'm gonna order another one. Prawn egg rolls. You got the Chinese football dumplings. So this is called the Hum Sui Gok. I call it the Chinese football dumpling, and some menus actually call it Chinese football dumplings. So it's glutinous rice. When you deep fry it, it's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. It's got the stir-fried savory filling. All right. Oh, wow. Just let me take a video of that. So this is the whole lobster, almost 3-pound lobster, steamed with glutinous rice. So we have the flavors of the lobster infused into the rice, and it's wrapped in a lotus leaf. So lotus leaf will add the flavor to the lobster and the rice. So be sure to order this when you go for dim sum or dinner. So we've had it for dim sum and dinner. So it's one of the specialty dishes here. They're known for their seafood. You gotta try this. You can have what you want. So they specialize in seafood. So this is one of my favorite dishes. I tried it at different restaurants. I would say this is one of the best ones for lobster, glutinous rice steamed in lotus leaf. From here, it looks like he's inside the leaf.
Oh, okay. So casual. So casual.
Okay, we'll spin. You want it? You finished?
Yeah. You can roll it.
The sign of a fresh lobster, you can just take the meat right off from the shell. Look at that, look at that. So if the lobster is not fresh, it's going to stick and be dried. So you see the meat just separates from the shell. So the rice, they steam it first, and then they stir fry it to get more flavor. So when they stir fry, they put the eggs in there. Frankie. The lotus leaf looks like it's either one big one or 2 small ones. They wrap the rice and the lobster, so you get all the flavor from the lotus leaf infused into the lobster and the rice. Because the stuff they used to have for banquets, you have the rock cod. Right now, I can't remember how many, $75 a pound or something, I can't remember. But now nobody serves rock cod anywhere. Like, if you order, it's probably a couple $100. Right? So when you order anything, it used to be a lot better. Like standard stuff for banquets. The way they go now, you're paying $1,000 per table, at least. And you can't even get the good food. So you have a, like a standard association, 20 tables at $1,000, that's $20,000. Huh? You can always go to that one place where our family associations would go, and the guy goes, "That's cheap. You can go for real cheap." And then the other guy goes, "No, when we go out, basically go to the best place because the association pays for it." That's the fallen on tongue. They like to go eat when it's not out of their own pocket.
Today we have a recipe for a Chinese football dumpling. So why do they call this a Chinese football dumpling? Because the dumpling is shaped just like a football. Use a knife to take off the skin of the kohlrabi. So just slice up the kohlrabi. So chop up the kohlrabi into fairly small pieces. We're going to keep it fairly fine. So preheat some oil in the pan. You got about 4 to 5 ounces of pork, ground pork. Just grill that briefly. So put about a teaspoon of salt in there. Half a teaspoon of chicken base, or if you have any kind of chicken flavor, you can put that in there. You got about a cup of kohlrabi here. Give it a quick stir fry. So just put about a quarter teaspoon of sesame oil. So just put about a tablespoon of cornstarch with about 1/3 cup of water. So you get a nice little sauce going there. Put the filling into a bowl. The filling is all done. Just let the filling cool off for a few hours. You can add some boiled peas, or just thaw the peas out. Put some peas into the filling. So this will give it a little nice color and flavor. Now it's time to make the dough. Here we have 2 cups of glutinous rice flour. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. So just a regular white sugar. So just mix that up. And then we're going to add 2/3 cup of cold water. Next we're going to add 4 tablespoons of lard. So it's roughly 4 of these little pats of lard. Or 4 tablespoons would be about the same thing. So this is a good blend. So you can also use corn oil. And we're going to knead it for a few minutes. So here we have 1 cup of wheat starch, and we're going to add 1/2 cup of boiling water to the wheat starch and just mix it up. So next we're going to add the wheat starch to the batter. And continue to knead the mixture for another few minutes. So just put the dough back in the bowl. You got the dough in a ball here. Cover the bowl with a cellophane. So put the dough in the fridge for 1 to 3 hours. So this helps the dough relax. Also makes the moisture more even. It's been about 1.5 hours, so we're just going to take off the cellophane. So as you can see, the dough is nice and firm. Just going to give it a knead here. So just rub it together to all the edges. So just make a ball, then flatten it out. You're going to put 1 to 2 tablespoons of filling in there. You're now just going to enclose the dough around the ingredients and just shape it into a football. If you like, you can shape it any shape you want. Inside. So next, just give it a quick rub to seal all the edges, smooth out the skin, so it's slightly oblong like a football. So you can compact it more together, so it's not as long. And then just make the ends a little more thin like that. So you have a nice Chinese football. We made a run of 16 for this recipe. So I'm using peanut oil here. So I'm just going to put a little piece of dough in there just to see if it's hot enough. So it should have bubbles around it. So it's looking pretty good. So just hold the dumpling so it starts cooking. If you just throw it in, it'll start sticking to the bottom. So this way it gets a good start. Just be sure you don't burn yourself. And there you go. So it's good to put a splatter net around it because they do pop sometimes. Because of the lard on the surface, sometimes they pop, sometimes they split. So you have to stand back, be very careful. So this is a dumpling, you have to be very careful when you make it. Make sure all the... 用啱揾係嘛？哇！太香了！ So there you have it, my version of Chinese football dumplings. Enjoy. So I'm gonna try a whole dumpling here. So see this? So it's really crispy on the outside, really chewy on the inside. It's got a nice savory filling. You gotta try this. Now you can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. Thanks for checking out my video, and please give me a thumbs up, and be sure to check out some of my other videos on this channel, and please subscribe. If you get a chance, check out my other channel, the award-winning Chinese cooking channel.